How are you doing? So I feel like everybody, if you don't know this, you might kind of be under a rock, or I don't know, maybe you're just working away and you're not really paying attention to what's happening online. But we are gonna jump into the juicy tech news. So there's like this buzz right now all about Threads, and it's a new app by Meta that's like kind of like tipped to be the Twitter slayer, right? So they just unveiled it, right? Um, and Threads is being talked about, and I don't know. I feel like everybody everywhere is talking about it. Um, it's like a strong competitor for Twitter, as I already said. And so you're like why? What's the fascination? Like, but like the app already has like celebrated 30 million signups, which is crazy. Like literally within 24 hours, including like a myriad of brands, celebs, and influencers. Like imagine the energy of like your first event opening night. Like that's the kind of electric buzz that Threads, has humming right now. Early adopters are like, I don't know, like eager to get to exploring the app and like posting their inaugural threads and like asking like, is Twitter's reign like coming to an end? And I totally get that because I mean I'm guilty. I'm in there diving around and like trying to figure out what's what and what's not. I don't know, Threads could be your next go-to platform for real-time event updates and engagement. Picture Twitter, but like a refreshing, innovative vibe. I mean, and I'm only saying that because Twitter has been a little wonky these days. Where is my well, hopefully my computer doesn't die before I plug it back in. But like Twitter has been crazy. Um anyway, let me go back to Threads. Threads is a platform for like text-based posts, but with the added of like sharing photos and videos. I mean, from your events, get that user-generated content going. So with Threads ranking on like the top free app on like Apple's App Store and like trending on Twitter, it's funny because I know me too. I'm like, do I tell my tweeps to head over to Threads if they want to talk to me? Do I just keep posting on both? So Alex Hermosi was talking about it this morning, and he was like, I'm just going to keep posting on both and see where things go. And I mean, I'm right there with him, but we're kind of just over here like, wow, they're literally the same platform. So one of the social media interns for the company I work with today, she was like, yeah, no, it's basically just Twitter. And I was like, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, so, but Twitter, it might be like poised to have like a serious like challenge. And this is especially true considering, like, again, the recent criticism towards Twitter since, my dog Elon took over. I mean, just this week, Elon said that like Twitter was temporarily limiting the posts for users temporarily. But even up to now, like it's still not up. Citing that like cities had like system manipulation errors. Like he had a tweet and it was like, drastic and immediate action was necessary due to the extreme levels of data scraping that were happening on Twitter. So he added that the restrictions would be unlocked shortly, but that was last week, Friday or Saturday. It's Thursday, people. That like a whole week has passed. And I mean, I feel like we all know, especially from like an online platform perspective, if it doesn't happen in like minutes, it's like it feels like years. So right now, I think for non-verified users, it's like a 500 tweet limit, like reading. And then for verified users, they can read up to 5,000 tweets, which again, totally weird. Anyway, so Thread, it's the new app from the brains of Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp people, all the people. I mean, they're literally creating a social media monopoly right now. Its resentment of Twitter is like, I don't want to call it resentment, but I feel like Zuck just kind of just like decided, oh, we're just gonna punch Elon in the throat and see what happens. And they hinted at it before, right? So again, text-based platform, lots of posts, yes, but you can also share your videos, real-time chats. And I mean, even better, it's available in 100 countries in over 30 different languages. And with Meta's existing 2 billion strong Instagram user base, Threads could potentially be a game changer. And I mean, there's always a but. There are some early bugs and like some data privacy concerns, which is pretty normal. Sounds very Zucky. To keep our eye on. And I mean, signing up is as easy as linking your Instagram account, but leaving is a different story. So exiting Threads requires you to delete your Instagram account. So if you have thousands of followers on the gram and one day you're like, nah, I'm good with Threads, you have to like delete your Instagram account. I don't know about you, but that would traumatize me just a little bit. But yeah, talk about tying you down if you thought marriage was rough. Anyway, Threads could still be the fresh new channel for event marketers to foster engagement and expand their digital presence. And who knows, it might even turn into the new advertising frontier in the future. In the end, though, Threads could just boom for Meta, a new way to engage with their massive user base. It might even boost their ad business just like ridiculously. And I mean, we all know they already are like raking in the dough. So the real intrigue, though, is the impending social media showdown between Zuck and Elon. I call it like Elon versus Zuck. Actually, I think that's trending right now on Twitter. And we all know how much Zuck relishes good competition. So who knows? Maybe, just maybe, in the quest for, social network supremacy, this could be a winning move. Like, what are your thoughts? I don't know. Drop it in the comments. Let me know. Let's talk. Shoot me a DM, whatever, or we can chat about it in the next masterclass at the Q&A. And if the masterclass, if you don't know anything about, like, if you are an event marketer or an event planner and your event visuals lack the wow factor that you need for your graphic designers to like step their game up, and you just kind of need them to get those resources and you're not really sure how to point them in a direction, like, this is where you need to go. So you can look no further. You'll be in the right place. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop a QR code. Boom. Okay, there it is. So a QR code for the masterclass. So you can just scan that to sign up. And oh, that's not it. Hilarious. All right, so you'll join the masterclass and then you'll discover like the ultimate tricks to empower your creative team. Like, this session is tailor-made for event leaders who want to take their event visuals to the next level and live like, I don't know, an event bliss where they're leaving their attendees in awe. So the next one is July 26th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's all about collaboration to unleash your event's creative mojo. So there you can, prepare for unforgettable journey where you will ignite collaborative brilliance, embrace boundary-breaking creativity, and master the effective wizardry of team building and brainstorming and pushing through the things. Anywho, if nowhere else, I'll see you on the Threads, people.